Public Schools recognizes that every student's path to success is unique. Today, we're going to explore the many options that are available to our high school students through the school system and then also the Technology Center. Join me, your host, Dyndi Gibson, with the American Dream, Selling Oklahoma. Let's go take a look. I'm going to let Dr. Romines introduce his staff so they can show us and explain to us everything that's going on with their new technology systems.
Jimmy Martin, who is our assistant superintendent, and he's got a rather long title, but his main focus for today is the career tech and pathways for all of our students. Then we've got Shannon Woodson, who is another assistant soup, and she's in charge of our academics and the curriculum piece across the district, pre-K through 12. Then we've got June Kim, who is our Director of Technology and is responsible for a significant part of this piece in regards to our tech bar and those types of things.
Dr. Romines, can you guys talk a little bit about what is going on in the aviation lab and a little bit about the curriculum that goes into that?
In talking with students and of course our community members, these designs are all about creating student pathways. Years ago, my number one goal was that I wanted every senior to go to college, and quickly learned that not everybody is on the college track. The goal is for 100% of our seniors to have a plan when they walk across the stage. And some of the things that we've done here has already created pathways even before they graduate from high school.
Here at our College and Career Tech Center, we have our aviation program. We offer two different pathways, one for aircraft maintenance. The other is our aviation program, which will qualify them to test for their drone pilot's license at the end. One of the things I'm really excited about too is that this aligns with our curriculum all the way down to kindergarten.
Can you tell us a little bit about the coffee bar?
So when we started this build and we started talking about coffee bars, they started with the question of a coffee bar in our high schools. That's a bit much.
Everybody says that.
But when we started talking to them about that our special needs population would be running that, and it would also help them with the career path, they were all on board. I mean, it just clicked, no matter their age or their disability. So it's been a great thing.
I love that. And then they can go right out of high school and into a job. Another great thing that I know is kind of cutting edge is the indoor practice facility.
Soccer, baseball, softball, football, but we also had the lines marked for marching band, and so our fine arts component. Turf for the soccer fields is specifically for soccer.
I'm here today with Brian Ruttman, and he is the superintendent of Moore Norman Technology Center.
Here at Moore Norman, we have about 34 programs that are geared to our local needs to help build on that workforce, prepare young people or people that are returning to the workforce, or somebody that just wants to retool in a trade or a skill area so that they can have a great career for themselves. And it's such a great thing to see somebody to come in and train as an electrician, or to come in and train as a welder or a licensed practical nurse, go out and use those skills and then come back and say, oh man, I'm so glad I did this.
So let's go take a tour, and what are you going to show me first?
Well, let's take a trip down this hall right here, and we'll start with our aviation maintenance technician area.
So this is our aviation power plant classroom and shop area. So this is their last stop as they come through our 18-month program. So what we do, we start recruiting those young folks at the freshman, sophomore level. After they graduate high school as seniors, they'll come back as adults for a year. And believe it or not, they'll have their A&P and go to work in the industry.
Wow, the technology at Moore Norman Technology is phenomenal. These students are getting cutting edge programs and opportunities that a lot of us, when I was in high school a few years ago, I would have loved to have that. How about you? Thank you for joining me as we toured more public schools and more Norman Technology Center today. I'm your host, Dyndi, your lifestyle and real estate expert with the American Dream. Until next time, we'll see you then.